Hey y'all, what's up? It's Spicy AF. I'm back with another spicy topic. Help support by hitting that thumbs up. Also, follow me on X. It's Spicy AF and at Spice Tea Spill on Instagram. Here's my picture. Subscribe and share. When I see growth with Cardi B, I'm going to say that. But when I see the opposite of that and see recklessness, I'm also going to say that. When you are a leader, or when you want to be a leader, some people ain't no leader, but they make themselves leaders. They ordain themselves to be leaders. They study leaders. They look at their ways, look at how they move, look at what they do to get there. They copy that, copy the formula, and they ordain themselves to be leaders. And some people are just leaders for the wicked side, not God. But they say God this, but they not really with it, because a lot of the things they do, it does not line up with God. You cannot make it, but you're lying on God though. He's not with our ways. He's not with the wrong things we do. We can sit all day long, sin, cuss people out, call them dirty, trash, in your heart call them niggas, in your heart say you're better than them. God sees every single thing that you said in your heart, because in the Bible it says He is the God of the intentions of the heart. When you're a leader, there are vulnerable folks learning from you. Vulnerable folks gonna do whatever you do, say whatever you say. You cussing everybody out because you having a bad day, spewing fire over everybody, vomit. So they do it. They defend you and they do it. Now, what I heard that I didn't like that Cardi B said, and there's a few things. Cardi B goes to her Instagram or goes on live and says that CPS was called to her house. She's out here making a public announcement that she will pursue this. She's going to look into it, because if it's false, then you are just invading somebody's house. You're just interrupting somebody's family, and that's not right. So there's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. Later on, she comes out and she calls her ex-husband dirty and that she hates him. She want the worst things to happen to him. Really, to me, it sounds like you want him gone for good, like end it, but you didn't want to say that. It just led us to believe, some of us to believe, okay, is he the one that called CPS? I mean, because we just reading what you writing, girl. We just out here seeing what we don't know what's going on in your house until you tell us, like, you coming online, you going live, you snapping out. And then the next time you go do something, you mad at your husband. So we think, 2 and 2, that he did it. Did he call CPS? Did he call CPS? I mean, what we supposed to think? But it's just deranged. You gotta control your emotions. It's giving skits, Card. It's giving skits. Giving bipolar. At some point, when do you learn to not come online when you're at the height of your emotions, when you are very upset? That is the worst time to come online. At some point, when do you stop? How can you live? Anybody can live in that energy of negativity, constantly arguing, always fussing, always cussing, always mad, always angry. That is no peace. No peace. None. I bet you anything you arguing at that house. I bet you anything you the type of person that fuss. And I think when Cardi's happy, she makes everybody happy. But when she's not happy, eggshells. Now, I saw this with my own eyes. Every now and then, I just go on X. I saw that Nikki put a laughing emoji. Okay. I was wondering in the back of my mind, I'm like, well, okay. Nikki don't always say why, but she just do what she wants. She want to put on her platform LOL or emoji, LOL emoji. That's fine. She ready to tell us. If she want to tell us, then she'll tell us. If not, we won't know. It's fine. It's nothing. Obviously, it's nothing. It's an emoji on X. You don't have to always be on somebody's page. If you've checked before, and the algorithm is going to bring you'll see their post. So then I see a post from Cardi talking about what you laughing at, ho. What? And this is what I'm talking about. That's you. That's Cardi. That wasn't Nicki. That is you. That is that spirit, that demon in you that want to take it out, want to throw it up in somebody else. It's like you want to put that spirit want to get into somebody else. That spirit wants to infest and germinate into somebody else, embody somebody else's body. But the devil is a liar. The blood of Jesus. You and I and her and me and you and she, we all know that you're jumping on her. She did not do anything to you. She did not say anything to you. Nicki's been going live. I've been seeing her lives and they were interesting. I seen her with Ray J. The live was all, I was laughing. I was enjoying. I liked the vibe. It was fun. I did check into that live and it made me want to check into her next live because it was enjoyable. She's in her own lane, in her own life path and everything. So why are you trying to antagonize her? Do you need promotion? Is that what this is? You need promotion, so you need to bully her? I didn't like that. And I cannot applaud that. As a human being, I don't stand for that. I don't stand for bullies. And that's bully behavior. Then I noticed Cardi said that she's going to endorse Kamala. This is before I seen Armand's post. This is before that. First thing I thought was, oh, Jennifer Lopez is going, okay. Because, you know, Trump's comedian did make that comment about Puerto Ricans. And I didn't know Puerto Rico's going, 9 times out of 10, they're going to stand up for each other. They're not going to let that slide. They're not going to let you call them garbage. So Jennifer Lopez, who's Puerto Rican, she says, she's endorses Kamala because she is standing up. So in my mind, oh, you are doing that because you saw Jennifer do it. You just doing what Jennifer did. That simple as that. When Beyonce went to Kamala into the rally, that's when I saw Jennifer jump up and endorse Kamala. I saw other celebrities follow that because y'all just following. Follow the leader. So I mean, that's what it looked like to us. But then I noticed that Ron called you out and said that you copied Jennifer, basically. You fake. And you went live and cussed him out. Y'all, just take a look for yourselves. Cardi B had went live and said that somebody called CPS on her. I'm not going to play that whole live, but she did say that her mom was going to cuss them out and she was going to definitely investigate to find out. And I believe that she did, because after that happened, she started texting. And here is one of the texts she said. She said, bro, I wish the worst on this man. I never hated somebody so much. And these bees be so thirsty to have him. Please take this man off my hands. This garbage bag is too heavy. Keep in mind that I recorded this video when this had happened. This was around October 29th, something like that. I recorded this. Somebody said, wait, I know Offset ain't called them people on her. Wait. B, I'm up now, wait. And so Cardi replies, he a loser, but he didn't do that. It was a prank call. He had to fly out and I couldn't be there because I'm hospitalized. So we know she's hospitalized. I initially thought that for her to snap out like that after that incident definitely had something to do with Offset, but Cardi denied that he had anything to do with it. So what does he render to get that kind of treatment and talk to like that, talk down to, let me add. I don't know about you, but I don't like when I'm telling you earnestly that I don't want this person, don't care about this person, lost feelings or whatever, and then you got somebody saying, yup, you still love him. Now, how do you get love from that? Just because she still shows some kind of emotion does not mean she loves him. I just hate when people try to put me in relationships with somebody I don't want to be with. They try to stick you, right? So Cardi said, no, I don't. I want him to get hit by a effing truck. He really is just a dark cloud on anybody's life he enters. Under the post the person says, he's the father of your children. Stop. She said, yeah, he is. That's why I don't wish him death. But I truly hate this dirty A, narcissistic piece of ish, and his family and his friends never check him. That's why he always going to be a piece of ish in person. Of a person. Now, I don't know what he could have rendered to get talked to over airways and social media the way she's talking to him. Now, I know a lot of people don't like to show the difference between races, but he is a black man and she is a Hispanic chick, right? And even though a lot of people, like I said, they don't want to acknowledge their internal deep-rooted racism, their hate towards another race, it's still a thing, and it's very much starting to be exposed more that Trump, that now that Trump is in office, you're gonna feel the tension change in the air when you walk past a different race. You definitely gonna start to feel and see, because you have a leader in a leadership role that perpetuate these things, and you're gonna see it in your face. You can't deny it now. Not in this season we're in, but to perpetuate this dark text, this dark post over airs about the man that has your kids, you know, your kid's dad. It was just stupid to me. This all took place before she spoke at that rally. And do you see why people were not receptive to her? She got a lot of backlash after she did her speech. But there was other things that I caught to me that was not fair. Nicki Minaj posted on October 29th, she posted this. A laughing emoji. This is how dark and demented Cardi B looks. Look what Cardi posted. Just a laughing emoji, right? Nicki just posted a laughing emoji. And I know that this is a direct attack to Nicki. Bees be laughing like ho was funny. Girl was funny. Now this is why I don't like this. Because as a black woman, black man, y'all treat us unequal constantly. So much so that our ancestors had to go to civil war to get not a privilege, as Jasmine Crockett, Congresswoman, says, but as a right. We had to get civil rights, and y'all eating off of our rights. But when it comes to the racism that Latinas now, I know a lot of them have, they also feel that they don't want to relate to the black people, black America at all. I learned that they don't want to be relatable to us. They don't want to be in the same box as us. They want to have a distinctive difference between black. They even gave y'all brown. Every time a black person get anything, why do we have to share with anybody? When it comes to the tests of life, they don't ever ride out for us as a whole. They never do. So I don't like that a woman with more privilege on a lot of scope of things, she is antagonizing a black woman that didn't name her name. Nicki never said Cardi. Nicki didn't say anything. She put a picture of an emoji, like I told y'all earlier. Nicki had a live. Ray J hopped on the live. I watched it. I didn't see the actual live, but I watched a playback of it, and it was very entertaining. I watched the entire live. I want Nicki to do more like that, where she just let loose, talk, connect, somebody come up. I love Nicki Minaj when she's like that, when nobody's bothering her and she can freely be herself, you know. And so why is this Latina chick antagonizing Nicki? Don't come antagonizing Nicki. She can put an emoji up. She was just talking to her fans. Nicki has a show on Station Head where she talks to her fans. You don't know what that laughing emoji was. But also in that, Armand, he just called it out. Prior to this, J-Lo, she spoke at one of Kamala's rallies. And right after J-Lo spoke, Cardi B, she then announced that she was speaking at Kamala's rally. But prior to this, I remember too that Cardi said she is not endorsing anybody if they're not going to do a ceasefire. Although you saw Biden and Harris, their whole campaign was trying to do a ceasefire. They were doing everything they could, but the other country has to agree as well. It's just not, you don't choose a ceasefire for Israel and they just have to go along with it. They have to agree to it. So Biden and Harris have been pressing that. Cardi said that she was not going to endorse anybody that was not going to do a ceasefire, but that's not how it works. Everybody has to agree, both parties. So I was also shocked that Cardi decided. I thought, yeah, you just following J-Lo. That's what I initially thought, because that's what it looked like. So that's what Armand had posted, and she cussed him out, disgracefully cussed him out. And the thing I don't really like about what Armand, how he choose to respond, he have a lot more snap in him when it comes to Tasha K. In the past, he would snap at Tasha K. He would retaliate, defend himself. But when it comes to Cardi, he always seems to get, well, he takes the higher road and he does not use that same level of snap back. And that's what I don't really like. In this climate we are always in, especially now more than ever, we are under attack again. Unfortunately, the black race is always under attack. They're trying to attack D&I. And if y'all don't know, D&I is all about us. It's all about LGBTQ as well. It's all about women's rights as well. When people have to fight just to be given an opportunity, it's a problem. That's not a privilege. It's a right. And I think that people get lost when it comes to understanding that. They feel like that we were just given a position because we're black. No, we have qualified people. Do you see that Trump is he wants to cancel public education? He does not want to give money to public education. They so hateful and racist. They don't want to see their tax dollars going to a possible black or handicapped kid, which I really think is about black, because it's always about that. So anyway, not to get off the subject, Armand, to me, yeah, he withholds a lot when it comes to Cardi. She disrespects him a lot. But then you go disrespect everybody, snapping on, I know it was indirectly to Nikki, when she never does say your name, so she shouldn't even be in your thought pattern. She shouldn't, because she never calls you out, she never exposes or none of that. She don't. So justifully so, you should leave her out of your snapping, Cardi. Don't attack at her, because she's not attacking you. So yeah, yo, I just wanted to point those things out, and for you to go and after that do a speech, which I thought the speech personally was relatable. I feel like she had some challenges with the mic in her, not able to read her speech. It's okay to read a speech. I'm coming prepared. I'm gonna have my notes. That's nothing wrong. Everybody should have their notes so that they can keep track, stay on topic, and hit those points, and also speak freely. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with her having notes. I thought Cardi's speech was needed. It's real, because that's what a lot of us feel in the areas of neighborhoods and stuff like that. So I don't have anything negative to say about her speech. I just don't like the before and the after, cussing out people and being destructive to people. If you want to be a leader, you're going to have to choose to deal with your mental health once and for all. And we all can use that. Yeah, like I said, when I first saw Beyonce at that rally, I knew other celebrities was going to follow her. Follow the leaders, because there's no real leaders except a couple of leaders. Everybody else just follows. So, and that's what happened. Jennifer Lopez came out. I saw Ricky Martin came out, who came out because he was also standing up for Puerto Rico. But Cardi, you did say that you was not going to endorse anybody. You have a right to endorse who you want to endorse. You said you wasn't going to endorse anybody unless they did a ceasefire. I remember that. So I mean, my whole point is this: you got a right to endorse Kamala if you want to. You got a right to do that. But I hope that you see you starting to be the problem. Like you snapping. And I know you was talking about Nikki. I know for a fact when she put the laughing emoji, I know for a fact that you was talking about her when you said, what you laughing at, hoe, or whatever you said. I know that was to her. When she's been doing nothing but minding her business. She not talking to you, addressing you. She not even atting you. She's not even indirectly talking to you. She is just minding her business, building her fan base up with love, talking to her fan base, not letting people use her for promotion. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. So it did not come off right. You are not, what is the matter with this girl? Like, what is the matter with you? You snapped at her. You cussed your husband out, calling him dirty. Your ex-husband, whatever it is. I just didn't get it. But that was in the news, so I wanted to talk about it. Let me know what y'all think. Leave your comments. Hit that thumbs up. Like this video. Subscribe. And stay tuned because we got more to come. Peace.